Hello, thanks for dropping by Let's Talk Alzheimer's for a fresh approach to caregiving. I'm Elaine Scholly. Today's topic is a bit different: caregiving and happiness. Happiness, caregiving. Caregiving, happiness. Are the two connected? Yes, when the effort is made to do so. The bottom line of all psychological research on happiness is to have a positive attitude. This is when I ask, what does being positive and happy have to do with caregiving? The answer? Almost everything. The key is to stay positive. Okay, I hear the frustration. I hear the yeah, right, expletives. But all that is negative. When managing the physical and mental demands of caregiving, or any issue, it's important to stay positive. Also, being positive is more than saying the word. It requires action, a new attitude, and the willingness to face new challenges. Caregiving is considered a negative experience. No question, it's complex. Yet, to achieve happiness, we want to be positive and productive. So caregivers, what do? First, when overwhelmed, always ask for help. Don't allow negative thoughts to stand in the way of being positive. Asking for help is being positive. Next, to be happy is an individual choice. It's an emotion, not a mood swing. The Let's Talk Alzheimer's video, The Public in Dementia, talks about seeing things differently. Once we move beyond the limits of what we think we can do, we experience happiness. Completing a marathon, a new recipe turned out really good, learning to swim, or making someone smile. When we reach beyond our normal limits to help people, we're positive, which makes us happy. Changing an attitude is worthwhile. It's also a slow process. It requires many steps. But if it's to be, it's up to me. Start your day on a positive note. In the mirror, smile at yourself. When we feel good, difficult situations are easier to handle. We begin to view things in a new light. Caregiving, for example. Now, the long-term strain of caring for a loved one won't change. It's our attitude that changes. We become more comfortable in difficult situations. So make time for happiness. When, you ask? Well, if we take time to look, it will find us. When we're positive, self-confident, calm, and truthful, we're happy. To help with that, read Build the Life You Want by Arthur Brooks, a Harvard professor who teaches a class on happiness. Really? As a professor of social science, he uses philosophy, neuroscience, and wisdom to show how we're able to make our lives more meaningful. Because it is possible and important to live our lives as the best of beings, especially as a caregiver. A caregiver may ask, really? Find time for meaning in my life? Or how do I find happiness in what I do? One comment is negative, the other is positive. Happiness is a learned skill, and we're in charge of what we learn. Therefore, we're in charge of our happiness. Here are key points Professor Brooks suggests. I've connected them to caregiving. Care for yourself. It's always a priority. Find purpose. Know and believe you make a difference in a loved one's life, even in the effort to arrange a pillow. Recognize gratitude. Find the happiness caregiving can bring. Make positive connections. Share memories and create new ones. Make your time together meaningful. Also consider emotional influences. Recognize the growing stress and frustration of caregiving. Stay connected with others. Don't isolate. Ask for help. Physical demands. Admit when physical demands are too much. Get help from family, friends, or professionals like a nurse or professional caregiver. Care for yourself. Identify signs of burnout. Tired, depressed, frustrated, unhappy. Recognize the demands are too much and ask for help. There's a saying, leap and the net will appear. To live happily, we must first learn about ourselves. which is a stretch for some. Yet it can be accomplished. The sooner we start, the better. An essential step: look at things differently. Learn from others. The following people reveal what they personally learned and discovered: Michael J. Fox, Chanel Miller, Sarah Hendren, Kate Murphy, Brene Brown, and others. In their books, each opens the door to new thoughts. Yet, at times, a book doesn't seem to help. Why? That's a personal question each individual must answer. It requires soul-searching and a desire to move forward, to change and to learn. What about happiness? Well, it's all related. To be happy, we choose to move forward. To do that, focus on what is important. Avoid surplus activity. It's an avoidance tool that invents must-do activity that stops forward movement. I don't have time to do that. Okay, back to the professor's book. He defines happiness as a combination of enjoyment, satisfaction, and meaning. That happiness is a direction, not a destination, and includes both good and bad experiences. Don't allow bad thoughts to become bad habits. Be aware and prepared for both. We know change takes time. There will be interruptions. We may slip up and buy a bag of sea salt potato chips or fall asleep watching TV, so pause and think before acting. That's old advice, but it works. Keep things manageable. Don't allow an action to manage you. Don't miss your life. Happiness is a skill we control. Our choice. If it's to be, it's up to me. Let's listen and learn. Subscribe to Let's Talk Alzheimer's with Elaine Scholly. Also, visit elainescholly.info to learn about my book, Be Aware and Prepared. For now, click the like button and leave a comment. I'll see you later. Thanks for listening, and be happy.